Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip, guys, and today we've got a Bitcoin pump, and we are live on stream watching it play out. It's a beautiful day to be in crypto as people are making money. We got some of the coins that we've been talking about. Stacks is moving up today. Cronos is getting a move back up after a fearful dip. We'll talk a little bit about that. Jasmy is getting a little retracement. A lot of coins are moving and grooving today. Not a lot of big losers. The only coins that are down today are ones that rallied pretty epically recently. Bitcoin dominance is looking strong. The amount of money that's invested in Bitcoin is kind of ticking up, right, compared to the rest of the market. That's something we're going to look at today. Gonna look at some key liquidation levels and just talk about what's going on in this market, because I do have some stories for you. We're gonna talk more about some Bitcoin miners, which I got a request on today. We're gonna talk about the interest rate here and what comes next for US versus inflation. And we'll also do a little meme coin update. So a lot to get through, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the Crypto Report. I am your guardian of the morning guardian guide. I'm a fella on the stream for you guys today, just here to talk about crypto and everything going on. Waldo in the chat, Matthew in the chat, Trace, Greedy Panda, Chris Gomez, is Xander. I like that name. Shouting out the Crow with Knife. Absolutely. That one's getting a move today. Shout out to all the Crow with Knife folks out there. Sushi Satoshi out there. And Matthew Rodriguez says, I own nothing. Coinbase is empty. Oh, Matthew, what happened? Are you not DCing? Were you not buying in the bear market? Because if you guys were watching this channel, we started this channel, guys, in the bear market. We've done over 3,000 videos. We're doing like 5 videos a day. I think we're gonna do more. My partner on this channel, Black Sea, is now putting his face in the thumbnails, showing his face as well. We're full on, full out, coming at this for you guys, trying to educate ourselves and in turn educate our audience about cryptocurrencies. But please know, nothing that we talk about on this channel, guys, is financial advice. That's not the move here. Instead, we are speculators just like you, trying to make some good money, but you gotta vet your own coins, my friends. You gotta vet your own coins. So to start this thing off, we got 31 viewers, 8 likes. Tap that like button for me. Let's get in here and look at what's going on. So let me do the old screen share Aruni and do the thing. So today, Fear and Greed Index climbing up a little bit. I kind of predicted this yesterday because we saw a little bit of a pump for Bitcoin. And so since this is a lagging indicator, which means, you know, the Fear and Greed Index moves after price action, it's lagging behind the actual price action in the news. This is probably going to continue to get more greedy. Why? Because the prices are still going up. Mostly Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 5.57% over the last 7 days. Binance coin, should have put that on the thumbnail, getting new highs. And that is huge for Crow and other exchange tokens. I still believe that exchange tokens are always going to be a hot coin in a bull market. There's a variety of categories, guys. What do I mean by an exchange token? There are a lot of exchanges in crypto, centralized exchanges, big exchanges like Binance, like OKX, like MEXC, like Bybit, like Kraken, like KuCoin, like Crypto.com. And some of these exchanges have their own tokens. OKX does, Binance does, Bybit I think does, I think BitGet does. I know BitGet does, and then Crypto.com does, obviously. And when it comes to the largest exchange tokens, Binance is number 1 and Crocoin is number 4. And let's just look at it real quick. I had the coffee, by the way, so there you go. You're getting that energy today. Got a new French press mechanism. I'll show you guys that in a second. Very excited about that. Trying something different. Cronos coin is a rallying token today, back up to 12 cents. A lot of people were fearful of this, and today it's moving. And Stacks token is up 20% over the last 7 days. I told you, did you guys get Stacks under $2? It's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Uniswap had some fear, some uncertainty because of some allegations from some of the governing agencies in the US. Got a dip under $10. Did you buy the dip on Uniswap? Did you buy into that fear? This is the largest DEX on Ethereum. A lot of obvious plays, my friends. A lot of obvious plays out there. And Cronos coin, we're going to hit $1. I believe it. Again, not financial advice, but I still see that $2 to $5 price region coming for Crow at one point. And there's a lot of volatility in these crypto markets, guys, and there's a lot of opportunities to trade. Now, if you guys want to sign up to do some leverage trading on your own, and that's the question of the day in the chat. Do you leverage trade? 26% of you guys say yes, 74% of you guys say no. Now, 74% of you guys, if you've never tried it, it's something to learn. At least I think, you know, not everybody's going to be good at leverage trading. And if you're going to be a newcomer on leverage trading, you got to use very low leverage. But we do have sign-up bonuses. What I'd really point you guys to is Femex. I think it's the best exchange out there for leverage trading right now. BitGet, you need a VPN and all that. I don't think you need a VPN for Femex at all, especially if you're in the US. But you can get a free $4,100 sign-up bonus when you go into our description in any of our videos, and you can just click that link and sign up. When you deposit money, you get free money when you sign up. So check it out if you haven't done so already. You've also got an opportunity to become a member on our channel where you get access to our private Discord. That's the biggest perk you can do. And you can click this video to learn more about what our perks are and become a member like Sushi Satoshi, like some of the other legends like Waldo in the chat. So check that out if you haven't done so already, guys. But there is going to be opportunity to catch some of this volatility. For example, you could have taken a long on stacks on under $2, $2.37. Altcoins get beautiful moves. I know my partner on this channel, Black Sea, was talking about longing a meme coin recently. People do make money longing Pepe, longing Bonk, longing, you know, he was talking about longing Crow with Knife recently. That would be fun to do. And it would have been a good trade. As you can see, actually, Crow with Knife getting a very beautiful move today. Nice little bounce. Hopefully the rest of the Cronos ecosystem can run with it. We'll come back to that in a bit. Some big movers today. We got 51 viewers, 11 likes, so smash that like button if you haven't done so already, guys. I am feeling better, by the way. I was sick. Matthew Rodriguez says, y'all get rich. I'm here just for watching. Oh, okay, so you don't own any crypto at all, Matthew? Why is that? Can you tell me in the chat? Throw some questions at me, by the way, if you haven't done so already, guys. Let's see what some of the big losers are on the day. And again, no surprise here. The big losers are just some that have been big winners, mostly Jasmy and Notcoin. I'm getting increasingly bullish on Jasmy as I see there's a lot of engagement around that coin, which shows me the community is very strong. If you look at the history of this token, you look at the founders of this token, I'm kind of eager to maybe get some myself. I haven't done so yet, and I might be missing my chance, but it's hard to buy into a pump, so I got to figure that one out. Pepe coin seems to be the chosen one, and it is in a little bit of a retracement right now. At one point, this was above 7 billion. Right now, just dipped below $6 billion market cap. Wouldn't be surprised to see this thing go a lot higher. Dog, Runes, a meme token on Bitcoin. Guys, there's so many tokens out there that we can buy, so urge you guys to just do your own due diligence. And Ruben Premium, I don't know how to say your name, as when do I think the alt season is going to begin? Well, Ruben, that's a great question, and here's what we need to look at. The first thing is Bitcoin. Does Bitcoin break this all-time high? We've been running around in this range for quite a while. It's been about 90 days, 95 days since we've wicked above this high over right here, wicked above this high right there. About 95 days. Let's get exact for you. There's the wick. Yeah, it's been 92, 93 days since we've wicked above our previous high for Bitcoin. I think that soon we're going to get that parabolic explosion up. When Bitcoin gets that parabolic explosion up, we're going to see this altcoin break its yearly peak that we've seen and probably go for that all-time high. And when we see the overall market cap for crypto, this is the total market cap for crypto, break through that $3 trillion level, guys, it is going to be off to the races. Your Stacks coin is going to be at $4. Your Solana coin is going to be at $300. Your Jasmy coin is going to be back to 30 cents and maybe heading towards $1. Your Crow coin is going to be back to 20 cents probably. Your Bitcoin is going to be going up to 100K and then some probably. And Ethereum is probably going to be making moves well above $4,000, 4,500 back to $5,000 even probably. So these are all things that I'm keeping, you know, my head on a swivel for, getting ready for this bull market. How do we have, what's going on with liquidations? Well, not anything too crazy, guys. Again, liquidations are calm right now, and I do expect the next big move for me, if I'm going to make a prediction, and it's not financial advice, the next big move we see is a short squeeze. We saw a couple long squeezes as we've been consolidating over here, a couple little short squeezes. What is a long squeeze? What is a short squeeze? Well, a long squeeze is when the traders that believe that the price of Bitcoin is going to go up and bet big money on it using leverage, right? They overbuy, right? They over leverage. They do 50x, 100x leverage, or they buy it really high with even a small amount of leverage, 5, 10x leverage. Leverage is just basically trading your $1,000 as if, at a 5x, $1,000 as if it's $5,000. At 100x, trading your $1,000 as if it's $100,000. And what happens is if the price action doesn't cooperate with your bet, right, along is you bet the prices are going to go up, then essentially if the price goes down, especially if you're 100x, even a 1% or a 2% move to the downside, you get liquidated. That is what a long liquidation is, a long squeeze, right? And then when that happens, that triggers sell orders, right? And then all of a sudden you get the price cascading down. And so these big green candles are actually long squeezes, right? And this day, back in March 4th, $879 million worth of longs were squeezed, and you can see the exchanges that they were squeezed on. This means the people betting long on Bitcoin, betting that Bitcoin was going to go up, got wrecked because they got greedy. Now we had this consolidation phase. I think that the short traders are about to get wrecked soon, because I would say that they are getting greedy at this point. Now we have a very key level at about $72,000. It has been there. There is $1.12 billion worth of liquidation leverage up for grabs right there, waiting to get wrecked. Once we do that, it will trigger a cascade, in my opinion, of buy orders. That's what happens when the shorts get squeezed, the people betting that Bitcoin's going to go down, and then we can get that move to the upside, which will be a beautiful, beautiful move indeed. Let's talk about the macro side of things real quick. Bank of Canada just cut their policy rate by 25 basis points. Bitcoin Magazine reporting this, and so it begins. But before we get too hyped up, and Bitcoin Magazine should be careful here, let's look at the facts for what's going on in the US. There is no secret that inflation has been brutal. Shout out to Osiris, in the chat, who's been a member on the channel for 4 months. Guys, you should check that out. To become a member on our channel. Again, I showed you guys at the beginning of this video. You can do so in the links in the description down below. You get access to our private Discord. But before we get our hopes up too much about a Fed pivot and a rate cut here in the US, inflation's still pretty tough. Shout out to Marty. Shout out to John316. Well, looking at the facts here, we have another FOMC meeting coming in 7 days. That's going to cause some volatility for crypto, no doubt. But I don't think that crypto needs to be tied to this macroeconomic side too much, though I know it's important to understand when these are coming up, and good volatility potentially for traders. Shy Sox fan, shout out to you, a member on our channel for 7 months, a legend as well. But the target rate probabilities for June 12th Fed meeting, which is coming up again, FOMC meeting in 7 days, big volatility day. There is right now a 99.9% chance that the Fed is just going to hold strong where they're at. And in fact, they're not even showing the chance of a decrease. In fact, there's a 0.1% chance of an increase, because we've seen language come out from the Fed minutes, from the Fed directly, saying that, you know, inflation is really tough and we're going to need to hold strong and let the work that they've done to raise the rates come into effect to fix inflation. They're going to have to hold here for longer, unfortunately. And I don't expect that to change anytime soon for the US. And you look in July, even the July meeting that's coming up, there's a little chance of a decrease. Going into September, the chances go up a little bit more. So maybe September, November, we start to look at a Fed pivot. But again, we used to think that in June and July, maybe they were going to pivot, and that has changed. So keep your head on a swivel with that. Be aware of it. Be aware that there's volatility around these Fed decisions. And really, that's all I can say about it for now. Now, let's listen to this little, video from Gary Gensler in the SEC, and what's going on, and some notes from the SEC and CNBC. Jim Cramer and Gary Gensler, those two crypto legends. Yeah, they're crypto legends at this point. On air, national TV. Let's see what they say. Let's give some notes.
Okay, now, Polkadot, Cardano, Cosmos, Immutable, Ronin, Bonk, Osmosis, Sushi Swap, My Neighbor Alice have all traded millions. I'm talking about millions of dollars this very morning. Now, should we have a Sushi Swap, maybe an ETF, or the proprietary kind? Just say, I would think that Bonk is a natural, and Osmosis. These are trading Gary, these are millions of dollars. These things are traded.
First of all, let's acknowledge all the altcoins that Jim Cramer just talked about. Does that not get you bullish on an altcoin crypto season? Guys, like I said, there is an altcoin explosion coming. That is why it's in the title. I believe that a lot of altcoins are going to explode. He just said My Neighbor Alice. What the heck? Look at all these coins. He's talking about Bonk. He's talking about, you know, a Bonk ETF. He's joking around, obviously, but hey, any news is good news, right? They're talking about it. Look at the smile on Gary Gensler's face. Everybody's entertained here, and people are going to continue to learn more about crypto. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Shouldn't we have it? Shouldn't we have some sort of product?
Let me say something more broadly about the crypto markets. Right now, without prejudging anyone, these tokens, whether they're the ones Jim listed or other tokens, have not given you the disclosures that you not only need to make your investment decisions, but also that are required by the law.
Which, that statement by him is kind of not true. They're trying to do that. He's just not accepting their decision, and Gary Gensler's a clown. Let's continue.
It's a basic concept in our securities market. We, the SEC, tomorrow are turning 90. Happy birthday.
And the SEC is turning 90, so as you can see, let's go back to who else is 90? Warren Buffett. Let's look at Charlie Munger. And though they were successful in the past, Charlie Munger just passed away calling Bitcoin rat poison and agreeing with his his old business partner, Warren Buffett, who said he wouldn't buy all the Bitcoin in the world for $25. Those are 90-year-old decisions. So again, 90-year-old decisions from a maybe antiquated agency at this point.
SEC, 90. And what President Roosevelt did is he created this commission to oversee that you, the investors, get disclosure. And in the crypto markets, they aren't giving you that disclosure. And secondly, that exchanges like here, this floor, the New York Stock Exchange, get properly regulated to protect against fraud and manipulation, and they don't trade against you.
Okay, key thing he just said as well, saying they don't trade against you, the stock markets and you're telling me that the hedge funds do not have relationships with the people that started these stock exchanges, the leadership of these stock exchanges? You're telling me that Marvin Capital, GameStop, short squeeze guys did not have relationships with the markets? You're telling me that the fact that Robinhood trading gets halted and stops is not unfair practices, is not manipulation? Is that what you're telling me, Gary Gensler? Because you're literally saying our system where we can pull our levers is fine because I say so, because we say so, because we're the ones in charge is fine. But your crypto systems where the exchanges can trade alongside the, the players, that's not okay. Look, I don't love everything the exchanges do, but I don't love everything that the traditional market does either. No market is totally fair, right? The whales are always going to manipulate the markets. And if you're not aware of that, well, you better be aware of that. That's why you need to protect yourself when you're using leverage and understand that in the end, the exchanges are typically the winners. But you can come up with some strategies to leverage trade safely. If you guys do want to leverage trade, you can sign up down below. But guys, just know there are manipulations that go on and we have to be careful, right? So we're going to continue to do the research. But the statements coming out right now by SEC's head, Gary Gensler, they're just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Really, I mean, he's come out here and saying that, oh, they're not playing any games against you. Yeah, right. Wall Street is playing games against you. That's been proven with the GameStop game theory, as we've talked about so many times.
And these crypto exchanges, Jim, are doing things we would never allow this New York Stock Exchange to do. Our laws don't allow you to trade against your customers. And so you've seen the bankruptcies in this space. And there are some of the most leading lights in this field are either in jail, about to go to jail, or waiting extradition.
Okay, well, it's a suboptimal situation for them, but I'm looking.
Don't you guys remember the movie The Wolf of Wall Street? Didn't that guy go to jail? You're telling me that it's never happened where Wall Street bet against the people? Guys, come on. A boat full of lies from Gary Gensler.
But it's a suboptimal situation for investors. You're investing in a field right now that you're not getting the proper disclosure.
Agree, there's securities for people actually I know. I mean, their names. And there's nothing. You know that too.
That's funny, yeah.
I mean, some people even in this room have their names attached to a coin for no reason. Makes no sense.
I'm sorry, you guys have coins?
No, we don't.
There's a Kramer coin?
There should be, but there isn't.
Yes, there is a Kramer coin.
I hope it's properly registered.
Well, I wasn't going to bring it up because now it's a pump and dump. Like, wow, Kramer coin. I was not going to bring it up, but there you go.
Chair Gensler, wait, we have only a little bit of time
the
left.
SEC versus Ripple Labs.
Ripple.
Right, Dave, what do you want to ask?
There you go.
Did you see how he just dodged SEC versus Ripple Labs? No, nothing. Let's see what he says.
I've got the floor.
Thanks.
Oh, no, I guess I lost it here. That's it. I think that's the end of the clip. Anyway, very interesting, right, guys? Very, very interesting to see this. Look, Gary Gensler, excuse me, woo, still not better. Gary Gensler and the SEC, bunch of cronies. Look, just a bunch of talking heads on the internet. Hey, let's look at this. SEC to shutter office behind failed debt box crypto lawsuit. He's not coming out and talking about that. They're actually having to shut down part of their 90-year-old agency because they're failing. Notice how they dodged the XRP question. Not going to talk about that ongoing case. Guys, the SEC is losing here. That guy is going down. Crypto's here to stay. You just know that it's happening, guys. And Marty, you have a great point. Let's Smash that like button. Guys, we have 66 viewers right now, only 24 likes. We got to get those likes up, fam. If you want to support the channel, that's the #1 thing you guys can do to support the channel. Now, Marty, let's talk about this. I think it was you, or actually, you know what? No, it was Waldo in the chat, one of our members that wanted to talk about crypto mining stocks. I am bullish on crypto mining stocks. Guys, these are the big companies that are mining Bitcoin. Mining Bitcoin is very profitable. And these mining stocks, if you see back in 2021, this was the bull market year. This had an insane rally. I expect the mining stocks, one large one, Riot Platforms, to have an absolutely beautiful rally at some point in this bull market. And as you can see, we've had a little hope of it, but since we've consolidated over the last 3 months, so did the mining stocks. Or over the last, actually, this consolidated a little bit longer. But I expect a big pump to come for a lot of mining stocks. And it's not just Riot, guys. You could look at Marathon Digital. Here's another one, another mining stock. This one had a beautiful pump in the last bull market. And a beautiful pump in the last bull market. You can see that right here. I think it's going to have another one. It's probably going to make new highs. You can get a nice 5x on something like that, maybe. There's other ones out there. Hut 8 right now, way down from its previous highs. This thing could get a nice pump as well. There's so many crypto mining stocks out there that you could be aware of, my friends. You got another one, Valkyrie Bitcoin Miners. Valkyrie even has their own ETFs. So here's a Valkyrie Miners ETF. This one's actually performing pretty darn well this year. And this thing only launched back in 2022. This could have a nice run as well in this parabolic bull market. Again, when this altcoin rally, guys, explodes, it's not just going to be the altcoins that pump. It's going to be crypto-related stocks. It's going to be crypto-related funds. It's going to be anything that has to do with crypto. You saw some companies that just renamed their company blah, 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 blockchain because they just wanted the hype. Or Meta, Facebook changed their name to Meta to get in the metaverse thing. These are things that happen because people know, catch the trend, catch the hype, catch the FOMO. It happens in these markets, guys. You must be aware of it. One in particular that I wanted to talk to you guys about, well, here's another one, Bitfarms, just a bunch of options. I don't know which one's going to be the best. You'll never know which one's going to be the best. You could look at the earnings. You could look at who's making the most activity. So let's look at one that has some big activity. Bitcoin miner Core Scientific surged recently after AI deal. We talked about this deal recently. Well, what happened to the stock after this deal came out? Boom, the stock is absolutely exploding up. Now, I wouldn't be buying this stock on a little explosion like this. Is kind of a pump after the news. So, be aware of that. Be careful, but, as more news comes out, from these miners, and you can look into these miners, look into their facilities. This is a huge facility, a very established mining company, but there's so many out there. So just very interesting. Waldo, I hope that was helpful for you. You wanted me to talk about some Bitcoin miners. There's a lot of Bitcoin miners out there, and they're all still very low compared to their highs, and the bull market hasn't really even heated up yet, but we're getting there. And here's a little tweet that I want to share with you guys to show the excitement that's going on in the crypto space. Vitalik Buterin is talking about these celebrity memes. For those of you guys that don't know it, there are some celebrity meme coins that are pumping. Ziggy Azalea listed, came out with their own meme. We had Caitlyn Jenner that came out with the meme. You have Ashton and Mila Kunis coming out with Stoner Cats. You have all these other things that are coming out. And Vitalik Buterin doesn't really like this celebrity experimentation, and he puts out this whole thing to say, hey, instead of just rewarding the celebrity influencers and the early adopters, why don't we do something that goes beyond just trading a token, maybe make something the last 10 years and maybe do something that actually has utility to help society, right? Maybe donating to charities and things like this. I like his approach. Interesting to see him chiming in on it, but he's not saying that, meme coins can't pump. Meme coins are a part of the narrative. You have the founder of Ethereum talk about it. You've always had them talking about it. You have celebrities coming out. This is a big moment. And guys, this is a meme coin bull run as much as it is an altcoin bull run, as much as it is a Bitcoin bull run, whether you like it or not. And today, let's look at some of the big movers today. Oh my gosh, the Cummies token is getting another rally. This token is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The Joe Biden token getting a nice pump today. Wojak, you've got Base God getting another beautiful pump today. Again, a coin on Base Chain. I think we've got a partner that we just signed a little thing with to do a video on a coin on Base Chain that has come to our attention. So we'll talk about that in a later video. Again, anytime we talk about a token, if we have some sort of sponsor, we're going to make you guys aware of that. And just tell it how it is, right? So that's our commitment to you guys, to keep you aware of things that are coming. As people and marketing teams are reaching out to us to get exposure, we're going to vet it. We're also going to give you our warnings and our true, honest feedback on it. Anyway, bayc, I had no affiliation with these, just looking at some of the big movers today. So Slurf's getting a little pump today. We just talked about Slurf yesterday. Boom, getting that pump today. So a lot of tokens moving today. Crow with Knife's getting a little bit of pump. Let's look at some of the memes on Cronos and see what's going on. Now, shout out to the memes on Cronos team who's doing something cool here, developing this meme token tracker for Cronos memes specifically. And what I want you guys to know is there's only 85 memes on the Cronos chain in total, with only $750 million invested in it overall, which is very small. When you think about that, and you look at some of these other memes out there, you're going to see that a coin like Bonk or a coin like Dog with Hat, the overall market cap of those coins is bigger than the entire Cronos meme coin ecosystem. So in saying that this is Cronos chain's first bull market rally, I think that the Cronos memes are going to be huge. I think that the base chain memes are going to be huge. I think there's going to be a lot of huge Solana memes as well, but it's nice to be looking for some of the new things. So we've been tracking this, and what's super cool is this memes on Cronos team is partnered up with a bunch of these projects out here. I still haven't done my due diligence on Robin, but they're getting the ad today. I know the Mystery Mary token had an ad on there for a while. I think they got that based on votes. As you can see, Robin got the most votes behind some of these other coins out there. But looking at the top coins on Cronos right now, it's Corgi AI, it is Crow with Knife, it is Crob Mob, which never really liked that one, and the Mystery Mary token. And Crow with Knife and Mary are my two favorites, along with, personally, Mouse and the Pasta. And really, there's a lot of these things. I got some push the button right now just because that community is super strong. But looking at some of the big movers today, a lot of the ones, and by the way, shout out to this team because they are updating this app. Before, you could not track the top movers. Now you can filter, which is very cool. You can kind of see some of these, but look at the market cap, guys. Be careful, do the due diligence, make sure you look at the volume, make sure you look at the liquidity, make sure you look at the contracts, make sure you look at the teams. But anyway, this is a great tool to kind of track these markets. Looking at Crow and Knife, though, getting a nice pump today. Absolutely beautiful. The community is raising some more money for an exchange listing, so absolutely cool to see that. And I believe that a pump on Crow with Knife is going to be good for the entire Cronos ecosystem. I want the entire Cronos ecosystem to succeed, and I think you look to the leading projects to do that. And Mary token is trying to recover as well, getting a nice scoop back up hopefully soon, along with Crow with Knife, kind of seeing a similar move. But Crow with Knife is right now ranked, again, #1 on Dex Screener on this chain. Let's look at the base chain real quick. Let's look at the base chain. Some of the big coins today. I got to do more digging on some of this, but Brett is certainly one of the big coins out there. Let's see how Brett's doing right now. Above $1 billion, still moving up, guys. Brett coin, absolutely unbelievable. What else is going on? There's some others that I've heard about. Boomer, I've seen, was a big loser the other day, getting a nice recovery today. What else? Some other ones that I've seen out there. Toshi, a lot of people talking about Toshi as well. I think it's the cat meme of base chain. A little bit of a retracement right now. Probably going to come back only at a $200 million market cap. Guys, there's going to be a lot of these coins. And look at how small these, look at how big these market cap coins, $200 million market cap for the rank, whatever it is, rank 12 or 13 coin compared to like Cronos. Guys, $200 million market cap for Toshi versus like a $56 million market cap for Crow with Knife. I think this Cronos chain's got a lot more upside. I'm very hyped for it. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, guys. All right. Got the coffee, got the energy back. Feeling better today. I was sick this week. So far, I've been sick all week. But it is good to be feeling a little bit better today. All right, I'll do some questions. Let's do a little Q&A here and see how everybody's doing in the chat. 65 viewers right now, 38 likes. How we doing, fam? Yeah, if you guys haven't smashed that like button, do that for me, please. #1 thing you guys can do to support any of your favorite content creators out there. It's a lot of work creating this content for you guys every single day, and a little thumbs up makes our day. Chris Klein says, Stacks to the moon, smash the likes. That's right, Stacks is mooning right now. Absolutely beautiful move out of this token. Absolutely love to see it. Love to see the Stacks coin getting a move today. I think we're going to be back at those highs in no time. Breaking through a lot of resistance right now. Why is it happening? Because Bitcoin's going up, my friends. Bitcoin is going up, so Stacks is going up as well. It's beautiful. Beautiful. The portfolio is getting a nice little recovery today. Chris Klein asks, do I think that Caspa has a chance to blow past $1? Let's look at it. By the way, how's Crocoin doing versus Bitcoin? I haven't looked at Crow versus Bitcoin in a while. Hitting the bottom. That's good. I think Crocoin's going to get a move here soon, hopefully. But, okay. And ETH versus Bitcoin, getting a little rejection off this trend line. Very interesting to see. Still got to get a move off that. Let's look at Caspa for you. Caspa's about to rip. Wow, look at that. Let's see if I can get a better exchange here. Wow, Caspa's about to absolutely explode. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Trying to find a better chart for you. Trying to find the best exchange here for Caspa. I mean, that's pretty decent, I guess. Anyway, yeah, it's going for the highs. Yeah, so Caspa to $1. Easy. Appreciate you guys in the chat. I feel the love. I feel the love. 74 viewers, 45 likes. I can feel the love a little bit more if y'all would just smash that like button for me. Let's look at H-bar. I know a lot of people are bullish on H-bar. My golf league buddy, shout out to you, my friend. Hope you're feeling better. Had a little accident lately. Hope he's feeling better. He's a big bull on H-bar. Man, this thing's about to rip. What is that crazy wick there? Boom. H-bar is going to have a beautiful explosion. Man, there's so many altcoins that make so much money on this bull market's going to be beautiful. I cannot wait. 360 Odyssey says, Kip, will Pepe become a top 10 coin? I do think so, yes. Notice how I didn't even pause on that thought, but not financial advice. Obviously, guys, I just think it's the chosen one. I think it's going to flip sheep. Hey, Nitrox. Good to see you. What else is going on, guys? A double leverage on Solana looks like it's doing okay. Let's see what's going on with Solana. Solana getting the move. Guys, this altcoin season's right here. Right here. Bitcoin's moving. That's the key. Like I told you guys, Bitcoin's got to move and your altcoins can move too. Pepe's flying. Let's see Pepe. Sorry about the coughing, guys. I'm still sick. Bear with me, guys. It's brutal. It's tough. Been sick for a while. Pepe is flying. There's the weekly candles. Not really. It's not really flying. It's cooling off right now. Pepe's way down. Pepe's not flying. Not right now. But these are your chances to buy, right? These are your chances to buy those dips. Here's a dip. Not much of a dip, but there could be more dip. So we'll see. Oh man, I love this community, guys. Litecoin stinks, man. Chris Klein, when I don't like a founder, I don't like a coin. That's it. FTT, Terra Luna. Just tough time with that one, you know. I think Crow will keep pumping, or will it dump? I think it's going to keep pumping because look at Crow versus Bitcoin. It kind of hit a bottom, guys. Look at the bottom. I think we're going to get a nice you know, at least a 20% move versus Bitcoin. Man, I haven't looked at this in a while, but guys, we almost came down to the full bottom here for Crow versus BTC. I didn't want to see it, but look, at one point I do expect us to bottom out and get that, you know, boom, 1000% rally. That would be fun. I can't do it though. I got a 1-year-old, or I have a baby on the way. 360 Odyssey wants us to go to Bitcoin Amsterdam. That'd be fun, but I got a baby coming this year, so I'm gonna have to be virtual for most of the year, guys, unfortunately. So I was happy that I did get to go to, I just broke my toe, to Bitcoin, or the Consensus Conference in Austin, but anyway. Maybe next year. Yeah, I'd love to go into more. I can only go to a couple, but, you know, try to pick the best ones. Yeah, so make sure, guys, so much volatility in this crypto space. Like stacks, you could leverage trade stacks, I think, on Femex, guys. And imagine if you long stacks, guys. Leverage trading can be awesome. You know, if you use low leverage, you can make a bunch of money and just enhance your positions. Really make more money on your money. And if you guys want to sign up, check it out. Femex down below, $4,100 when you sign up. Be careful with that leverage, but you can make some good bank. And I think Black Sea is going to start leverage trading live on stream. I see you guys, Croak fam. Yeah, Croak, community strong. We'll see. The Cronos memes, guys, I want them to succeed. I'm rooting for them. All right, guys, 72 viewers, 52 likes. And, you know, 83% of you guys are not leverage traders, which is very interesting. Have you guys even signed up and checked it out? I think it's worth looking into just to understand it and dabble. Maybe $100, maybe $200, something small. If you're new, under 5x leverage, right? Under 5x leverage. I don't want anybody to get liquidated out there. All right, guys. That's all I got in this one. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel for more content, guys. As always, don't forget to DCA, to HODL. Of course, I will see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. I'll see you next time. CDC, or 360 Odyssey says, can you do a tutorial video on leverage trading on CDC? Can't do that because you can't trade on leverage trade on crypto.com in the US. So I can't do that, but I can show you on Femex. And I think Black Sea's working on that video. That's going to come soon. So check that out. Keep an eye out for that. That's all I got, guys. I'll see you next time. Peace, y'all.